Hello guys, Kaizoku here. I hope you're all doing well. The emergency patch. We finally got the emergency patch. And this was actually needed. I'm gonna be real with you. We were playing season 2 for what? 2.5 weeks now? I couldn't do it any longer. Like, this game was so stressful, so annoying to play. It was just way too much. Every character was an Elden Ring DLC boss. Like this shit was way too much. And now finally they gave us some good changes. And we can hopefully, like what they wanted us to do, we can hopefully enjoy the game now. Because these changes are looking good. I want to go through all the changes, like all the overall changes, and later on in the video I want to go through the last changes. I want to give you like my opinion on that. And yeah, like the first big change is the health. The health got increased from 180 to 200. At first when I read this, I was like, okay, this is not a good change. This will nerf poking game even more, because if it takes more time or like more hits now to poke and to kill your opponent, why would you do that instead of going for big moves into 50-50s? Because that's how you get your opponent killed, right? That's what I thought would happen. So I didn't play the game yet. I don't know how it feels, but I've seen a couple matches and it is looking nice. Like, it's not looking as bad as I thought. Before, in season 2, what would happen is the opponent would launch you, would do a combo all the way to the wall, activate heat, wall combo, and then one more mix-up for you. And if you would have guessed wrong, another wall splat into GG's, shake my hands. Like, the rounds would be over in like 15 to 20 seconds. This is fixed now by increasing the health. Again, I didn't play it yet. I don't know how it feels. I don't know if it's actually that bad or if it's better. Because I thought it's bad. It is looking better from the matches I've seen. I have to play and feel it myself. So nothing too much I can say to that. The other change, or like an important change as well, is that some characters would do one move into another move and continue to pressure because they were massively plus, like Jin's wall running 3 into Zen stance plus 12, and they could just keep spamming that the whole time. I think that was a very, very dumb idea to put that in first place. But now this is gone as well. The wall running 3 of Jin, for example, is only plus 6 instead of plus 12. This change was absolutely needed. It shouldn't be in the game even before, but yeah. As I said, I'm glad they listened to the community and they got rid of that after 2.5 weeks now. So the next change, I think this change is very important, and this is, I'm so glad this is here now. I wish this would have been here even like last year in season 1, but heat engagers got changed from plus 17 to plus 9. So this was plus 17 before, it's plus 9 now. If you're like, oh, okay, what does that mean to me? What can I do? You have more defensive options now if you hit a heat engager. Before your opponent land the heat engager, what happened afterwards? He would do a running move, plus some block, chip damage, and then heat pressure, right? And there was nothing you could do. Now, if your opponent lands a heat engager and does a running move, like this for example, what you can do is, you have two options now. You can either power crush now, or even better, you can sidewalk. This is so important. Like, this is so important. I didn't like the fact that you eat a heat engager, your opponent is plus 17 and basically can do a running move, chip damage and plus frames into stance or whatever for free. Now you can do a power crush and sidewalk. You have defensive options to beat the running moves now. So your opponent who lands the heat engager needs to think more. He cannot just do his brain dead offense. He needs to actually think in Tekken 8 Season 2, yes, who would have thought? But yeah, this is a very good change. Now, the next change is the chip damage. The chip damage got reduced. Overall, I'm happy with that, but I think this is not enough, to be honest. Like, the good thing is, after a heat dash, for example, when LARS did a heat dash, like any character, right? But especially with LARS and 111, the chip damage was like, it was way more than this. This got reduced for every character, and I love this change. This is very good. But overall chip damage, I think it's still too much. This, for example, I think this is still too much chip damage, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of chip damage. I don't think it is a good idea that you are losing health, that you are getting punished for blocking. I don't think this is right. This shouldn't be like that. And this chip damage is still too much. If LARS can do this, imagine other characters now, like Kuma or whatever character with their chip damage. It's gonna be even more. But I like the fact that if you're in heat now, you're not doing extra chip damage. You're not doing extra chip damage. It's just the same as before. And if you're doing like a heat dash, the chip damage is reduced as well. So it's going to the right direction. For the emergency patch, I'm glad with this one. Another change, this is, I don't know, this is a bit unnecessary. I mean, it's good, but unnecessary. It is like the key charge attack damage scaling. It got reduced from 150, like 150% to 110. I mean, which player was doing a key charge into an attack in this season? I don't get why you would do that, since there were no counter properties anyways. But I guess it's still a good change. Now, the next change, this is very, like, oh my god. I'm so happy this is finally here. This one, it would have been perfect to have this in Season 1 as well. It is the wall staggers for a lot of characters. So, for example, Kuma, yeah? My bad. What Kuma did was, when he was in heat, and he did a heat smash, at the wall, it would give him like this wall stagger, and he was like plus, I don't know, 17, 21, 24, some shit like that. Now, if he does this, 0 on block. There is no wall stagger anymore, and you don't have to guess again. Because what Kuma, after that he was so massively in plus that you couldn't rage out, you couldn't move, you couldn't do anything, you just had to take the mix. Most Kuma players would do another wall running 1+2, like his running move, into, yeah, more plus frames, and another mix, like a stance mix up, because you can go into stance after that. This was pretty dumb. This is gone now. Same with his charge moves. For example, when he's doing the charge, like this. This is also gone, if I'm correct. So this one used to give a lot of plus frames too on block. See, it's only +3 now. This used to give the wall stagger as well a lot of plus frames. It's only +3, no more wall stagger. And this is not only for Kuma, this is for most of the characters. I think there are still a few moves in there which give this wall stagger and a lot of plus frames, but most of them are gone. And this is very important, especially moves like heat smashes and those charge moves on block. They are not massively plus anymore. They still got a little bit plus frames, which is nice, like good for them, but not +1 billion where you have to guess for your life and there's 0 defensive option, you know, or defense option. Now you can actually do something. And the last change is just overall bug fixes, like Jack, Paul, Anna, you know, all those bugs. You probably have seen it on Twitter or somewhere. Like, that was just completely dumb. Throw breaks as well. There was a bug with throw break where you press the right button, but because of the input buffer, you got the wrong throw. Like you didn't get the throw break. This got, yeah, they got rid of that as well. I mean, they said they fixed that. Let's hope it's actually true. I have to play and actually see how it feels. But the character bugs, they are gone. That's important. Also, I didn't say it. I forgot about this. The throws. Like the throw used to do chip damage. Was it in normal or in heat? I actually don't remember. I think in heat it used to do chip damage, right? Or was it outside of heat as well? I'm not 100% sure. But this is gone. Whether if you're in heat or not. If you are throw breaking, there is no chip damage anymore for the throw break. Very important as well. Yeah, these are the overall changes. Now let's move on to last changes. And now, guys, the moment we were all waiting for, right? The LARS nerfs. Oh boy. Okay, so LARS nerfs. Let's go through this. I need to here player counter attack. Okay, so dynamic entry 2. The damage got reduced from this. His damage got nerfed from 19 to 17. This is the first nerf. The second nerf is silent entry 4. Damage got reduced from 23 to 19. So these are like damage nerfs so far. Down back 3 and then this charge move. This is like kind of like an overall nerf or overall change. As I said, this used to do the wall stagger into plus 26, right? It's plus 13. Okay, I was reading it's plus 4, but maybe I'm wrong. It's plus 13, I guess. I think no wall staggers though. So this is fine. Limited entry 1. I'm just going through the changes first and then I'm giving you my opinion on that. This one used to be plus 26. Now it's only plus 4 again. Basically got changed to how it was in season 1. Before it used to do like, you know, like leaves. This used to give you plus 20, like 26 frames. You were plus 26 and push the opponent so far away. You could just do a running 3 for free. But now it's only plus 4 and you have the pressure. The next one is, I mean, the other ones are just bug fixes of, yeah, if you were doing this, you didn't get your heat back sometimes, or while running one. Now if you enter the stance, you will always get your, yeah, you will recover some heat. So these are just bug fixes. Same with the down forward 3. This is also a change. In season 2, like before the emergency patch, you could do like down forward 3 into 2 to 1+2, like 2 tilga 1+2, like this, and that would have been like a natural combo. That was a bug, and this is fixed now as well. It's not natural anymore. You only get dynamic entry 1, 2. So what is my opinion on that? Do I think LARS is dead now? LARS is bottom 5 now? Once again bottom 5? No, I don't think so. I don't think LARS is bottom 5 now. I think he's bottom 10. I'm joking. Obviously, these changes, I think they're fair enough. These nerfs are not massive. It's not gonna make the character that much worse. Some of them, like this one into, you know, the 1+2, like 2 to the 1, 2 tilga 1, being natural, that was a bug. I think that had to go. That was not needed in the game anyways. And the overall damage nerfs, I think that's fine. They can nerf this, with the damage. We still have a lot of like good tools or good stuff we got for season 2, and I'm glad those are not gone. So overall, I think the changes are fair. The nerfs are there, you can see them. clearly. This being +4 only instead of +26, you can. That is a big change, but I prefer this anyways, because now you can go for full crouch mix. You can still do one sitting 2 for a frame trap, or if they are not holding back, you can do a full crouch low into a mix up, into stance and stuff like that. I think these changes are fine. Like he got nerfs, that's cool, but the nerfs are not that crazy that it makes a character like way worse, you know. I think LARS is still a pretty solid and decent character, I would say, and I'm glad the way he is right now. I hope we won't see any more nerfs and since I'm a tournament player, he got nerfs now, so let's focus on other characters more. Some other characters got nerfed as well. Jin, Jun, King, they got some nerfs. So that's not enough though. There are a lot more other characters to focus now for the, you know, big patch in May. So let's focus on those characters, nerf the other characters, because in Season 2 basically every character was broken. LARS got the nerfs, cool, let's move on. Now, next characters. I wanna see other characters getting nerfed now. I wanna see more Paul nerfs, not only the bug fixes. He's still a very strong character. I wanna see more, I don't know, Steve nerf, man. Steve is dumb. Brian didn't get touched at all, besides his full crouch low being from -12 to -13, and it's not a wall splat uncounted anymore. That's not enough. That's not enough. I need more nerfs of this character, you know? So yeah, let's see what they're doing. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you are thinking about these changes. Do you like the changes? Do you feel like this game is more enjoyable now? I'm gonna play, like, if you're watching this video today, you can join my Twitch. It's linked in the description. I'm gonna play a lot of rank today. I'm gonna do a long stream, and yeah, let's see how this emergency patch feels in the game, because I haven't played any games yet, as I said. It's looking very nice though. So yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate all the support during the last days, weeks, months and years. I really do appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.